ScouterStan. Every scout troop needs one or more den chiefs. As a scout leader, we know that youth leadership is critical and has many different levels. This youth leadership position has many hidden factors. It is a tremendous responsibility for youth to take upon themselves and can be very challenging. Being a den chief, we know that our youth have a lot on their plate. Not only are they committed in scouting with the scout troop, but they also have school and family. And not to mention all of the other stuff, sports, band, you name it. There are a lot of commitments that young people take on, but one of the most important ones is den chief. Now, scouts that have volunteered to be a den chief in a leadership role are also the example of youth leadership within the troop. The troop shouldn't look at den chiefs as a junior role. It's quite the opposite. All too often, by the end of the whole process, they inherently become the recruiter of youth to the troop. Many troops wisely take the former den chief and make them a troop guide to the new scout patrol. The wonderful thing is the den chief actually knows a lot of the new scouts that are there, and they can guide and enable them to act as a patrol and help with advancement. In that position, the troop guide can really help the new patrol achieve ranks and move into existing patrols. Now, as a unit commissioner, this is one of the first questions when I'm working with a scout troop is how many den chiefs do you have and are they active? The unit's answer for that usually is a good indicator of their long-range recruitment, because if they don't have the den chiefs, they won't get Cub Scouts crossing over into their troop, and they'll be completely reliant on sign-up nights for their recruitment. Recruitment is a long-term commitment. Getting the troop to assign some scouts to become den chiefs, to really mentor the Cub Scouts and facilitate their crossing over from the Cub Scout pack into the troop is critical. Not only for the success of the troop, but also for the success of the Cub Scouts and now new scouts. Scout leaders need to think long range when it comes to recruitment from Cub Scouts into the troop. The den chief is a natural liaison in that regard. The troop should have a system of leadership within the troop to move den chiefs into becoming troop guides, focusing on the new scout patrol. And this focus is long term. And because of that, you get a bigger commitment from the youth, not only to be a den chief, but to also go from Cub Scouting into a troop as a scout, because they're more confident because the person that was with them when they were in Cub Scouting is also there when they're in the troop. Now, with many troops, they don't stop with new scout patrol. Once they've been in there for a while and they understand the structure and they rank a few times, they are recruited out of that patrol into existing patrols. Constantly bringing in new scouts to new patrols keeps those patrols alive and vibrant and active. That's how important the den chief role is. It really is the mortise between the bricks. It's what holds it all together. It's what brings it together. And it's important to think long range. Otherwise, your unit will fail in the short term. If you don't have new scouts, you can't really keep the unit alive. And it's a huge commitment, not only with the Cub Scout, but with the assistant scoutmaster who's assigned to help the Cub to Scout transition. And they also work with the den chiefs. It's a big, multifaceted thing, but it's not outside of your control. If you don't do something about it, it can go out of control. And we work so hard with our scouts and scouters and all the leaders and everyone, it would be a shame to let it go. Den chiefs are critical, absolutely important, beyond measure when it comes to new scouts in your troop. And this is true for den leaders too. Den leaders need these youth to be that example. So in scouting, it's really important. So always remember you're doing good work and keep your plans made for long range. And like always, I'll see you on the trail.